Hi,
So,
Paul. How are you?
hey, I'm good. And you?
Good, thanks. So you have that project. You need translator contribute to translation. How one can contribute in this project?
hmm
Walk me through, please.
Yeah, so just a word about the project. This is a library of art of climate futures. And this art is available for anyone who wants to use it in their projects. Depending on the license, some art is even available commercially. So if anybody would like to use it for their uh, book, for whichever blog post or any content they create, they can use it as well. And we want to welcome people from all over the world to make use of it. That's why I'm looking for translators. And currently, it is being hosted on GitHub and one other platform, and you can contribute to it by essentially going there and what is called forking a repository. So I prepared one branch for you so that it's easier if you want to start with Arabic. And what to do? First, as you see the screen, this, if you would go lower, you would see a README, which has all the information. If you have some context below, you don't need to even click it. It was displayed below. But this README will give you information if you would like to set it up locally, assuming you have some knowledge. But if you don't have that knowledge and would like to just translate it from the web interface, the easiest would be if you go to code on the left or just click back in your browser. No, 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 no. That would be on the very left. Or just go back in the browser with the back button. Yeah, so when we are on the main page, uh, you can what is called fork it. And there is a button exactly here. If you click it, you will create a copy of all this code and all of those things within your own space on GitHub. You can call it however you want. It does not affect the translation. Just do not mark copy the main branch only. You want to copy several branches, including the language that you will be translating to, and you can click Create Fork. So this will take a moment, and what is happening, all the code that is currently shared on my GitHub will be copied to your own version. And what you're seeing is your own version, where you have the exact same files as I have. And if you go up, you can change what is called the branch. We are currently on main, but I prepared on the left below the name of StorySeed library. You can go to translation dash AR. This is for the Arabic translation. And you could start from the main, but you would need to create the files, and I created them for you already. So if you click on this, this is the version that is ready for translation. So what to do? Everything is also written down lower, but if you go to content, there's a file, yeah, content here. You will see that there are a lot of files here. And those index.something.md are essentially a different language files of uh, of the of each article of each piece of art. So if you go to index.ar.md, you can see that this will be more or less how it will be displayed, with the title and description being fields that will not be visible on the site. But this is the main page that you would see if you go to storyseedlibrary.org. And now to edit it, you can click on the right. There is this pencil button. And essentially, you can just translate title, description, and what you see. Don't worry about the links, anything which is in the round brackets, but you can translate anything that is within title, anything that is within the description. And if you could translate what is in the square brackets, it will appear on the site translated. What is in the round brackets are the URLs, and I will handle translating them so that they point to the Arabic version on the site. So essentially, when you do some changes, you just click commit changes on the right, and it will. Right now, there are no changes, so you cannot save it, but it will then save. When you are ready with some files, you can essentially let me know and I can check if everything is correct. There will be probably some comma which will get lost somewhere. I can fix this and then I can put it on the website as is.
So the one can translate as you said, then click the green button هنا, commit
Yes.
changes.
Yes.
And which part we don't translate?
So you will see several fields in the top sections in some articles. For example, tags. We don't want to translate tags because they connect between the languages. So if there is a tag, for example, people, saying that all of different languages are connected and they translate people as ludzie, as just different versions, but they connect one article within a few languages. So tags will be translated somewhere else in the tags folder on the left, but here you just want to do title, description, if there exists such a field as series, and the text which is below the 3 dashes.
So if we take this as an example, we translate the title and description and everything, almost everything below this 3 dashes.
Yes.
Is that correct?
And yes.
Okay.
And
You
some
Go
on,
ahead, please. No, go ahead. No problem.
So some illustrations will have really long descriptions. And if you want to translate them, my general rule is what you need to translate is the title, description if it exists, and if there is like 1 or 2 paragraph of description of a piece of art, that is generally enough. We can come back to the longer essays later because some authors decided to add bigger essays describing what is presented on their art. This this is one of the pages, so pages need to be translated fully, but pages are either the main page or they are in pages or essays above, and art is stored in, if you go up you will see there's art. You can you don't need to commit changes right now. Yeah, you can cancel and you can go up a little. Up from here you should, so you see that there's in the content folder here you have art and authors. So art will have the most things, the most articles to translate, but those do not need to be translated with their full description. We can come back to them later. So for example, here you have the index.ar, and this will not display the art in here, but you can click on featured JPG to see the illustration if you would like to preview it to make sure that you are translating the correct thing. And you don't need to translate draft, you don't need to translate tags here, you don't need to translate the date, because I know that some translators wanted to localize the date locally. You only want to go with title. If no description, then skip it. Series, if no series, then skip it. And then what is here? So original description, this is something I copy pasted from the author's page. Authors, you also don't translate in here. There's a separate folders with authors where you can translate the author page.
Okay, so here the title, I translate the title. Just the date, published, draft, description, tags, don't touch them. But
yeah,
here,
here just title and the description below and the name of the link. So the link is called original on DeviantArt. So you can essentially translate the name of the link. This takes us to the page of the author where this illustration was initially posted.
okay, how can edit the date, the URL? How can
Come again,
edit?
sorry.
How can edit the URL here?
So if you go into this index AR and you go to edit or raw on the right, because you are currently on preview. But here, if you would be translating, you see that this original on DeviantArt is in square brackets. So what is in the square brackets is the display, and what is in the round brackets is the link you're going to.
So
Here you do,
here we put the Arabic words for that.
yes. So if you translate the title of the link by editing what's in the square brackets. It should not bring you any problems because I already tested it with non-Latin languages, and it should make sense.
Just a moment. Let's say I want to save, but don't commit change yet. Is there an option like that or no?
Not in the web interface. You would need to download it locally and synchronize, and then you can do some things with your local text editor. But do not worry about committing. You can create as many and as dirty commits as you want. I will be the one to clean it up. Just make sure that the language makes sense because I won't be able to help with Arabic myself.
Okay. Very good. So what section one should focus on it or needed more than a priority?
I would
Let's
say,
yes.
yeah, I would say that the main page which we started with, so the index at the very bottom of the content folder, and then essentially going through art, because for each one you will translate, you will make this available on the page. I will also create a separate Arabic banner for the page. So I just need to know how would you translate the title, the stories library to Arabic, and I will try to make it as much as my non-Latin typesetting will allow me. And I do not know if I'm good designer for Arabic texts, but I will do my best. So
Okay.
essentially, in content, index.ar and then art. Then you can
Where is
go
the index? We're here in content. Where is the index?
at the
Here?
bottom. Yes, index.ar.
This don't belong to tags?
No, tags are closed. If you would open tags, you would see that they are different than the index at the bottom. The way this displays things, and you only translate content, you don't need to worry about other things. I will configure everything else. This should be uh, okay.
So here is the content.
Yes,
They have folders.
yes.
What what folders we should focus on?
So after doing the index.ar.md at the very bottom, I would say art. Then you
This,
could
you mean this?
so
Content
so
index.
so for every piece of art, for every illustration, we will have a folder for it in the art folder. And you need to edit only index.ar, because other languages, if you click, for example, on French, index.fr.md,
This is
you
the
will see
French.
that, yes, this is the French version of that. And later I can show you how it looks on the web page itself. So you just need to edit the index.ar, and after the bottommost is translated, you can start translating the illustrations in art in any order. Do not worry about the order. And after you are done with some part of it, it's best if you just let me know that, hey, I finished this many illustrations. You can pull it, you can synchronize it, and either you can create what is called a pull request to my own repository in GitHub, or I can handle this myself. If you would like to create a pull request, I can show you how to do it. So you need to edit and save at least one file. So if you translate even just the title here with, you click on the right, and you modify anything, you can just translate the title and commit. And you commit changes. Don't worry about not finishing everything. You can just commit changes. There's no bigger thing. So after this is committed, you can go to StorySeed library, the title of the page, which is at the top. It's in blue at the very top. Yeah. And see, here it says translation-ar had recent pushes, meaning commits 20 seconds ago. So you can click compare and pull request on the right. And here you see base repository, it's my repository, and to the translation AR branch on my side from the translation AR on your side. You can set the title. It's best to have a little more informative title, like, for example, translated this many images, or translated this many tags, or this many authors. And when you click create pull request, you will see what changed. If you entered any space somewhere, I will see that, so there's not a problem, and there will be a preview of what changed. Then once you create your pull request, I can essentially update it on my side, and if we have enough to build the site in Arabic, we will be able to show you how it works. Maybe if you open the site itself, the storyseedlibrary.org, I will be able to show you how it works on the actual site once we build it.
Okay, let's find. What's
There's
this
no
name? Storyside Live?
storyseedlibrary.org.
Okay.
Without spaces, you should be able to.
Yes.
So you can see that this is what the article we were just translating looks like, and that string you translated would be on top. And at the bottom here, you have 3 illustrations that would be translated from the art folder. And if you click on any of them, you can see it bigger. You could see the tags on the top, but also at the very top on the right, next to the magnifying glass, you have this EN button. And with the EN button on top, you can translate the whole page to, like, you can swap to translation of the page to a specific language. There are a few bugs. So, for example, the artist description under the illustration on this page does not always properly translate. This is something that I need to fix myself. But all of your translation will be visible like this. I will need to build it on my side, so you will not see the changes in real life as you translate. But when you let me know, within a day or two, I should be able to check everything and put it on the website.
So any translator, so we talk about this step, the exact step, and the main focus right now, at least right now, is the folder content, content folder, and the file index dot Arabic dot MD.
AR, yes.
AR, yes.
Yes. So AR, MD are the files that you want to translate. And once you are done with it, you can create a pull request. Every time you will update something when the pull request is open, it will be automatically added, and I will see that you made changes. And until I accept them, I will get this constant feed of any update you make. So I will be able to do that. And after you are done with the translations, you can go to the About page and add yourself as a translator with your name and some links. So, for example, if you go a little up, you should see, I think it's in Pages, lower, in Content Pages, there's About. And there are several different versions, but in the you can translate the index.ar.md, where you can see what the whole website is about. But at the bottom, we have translation credits. And there are
here, for
currently...
example, add Arabic and your name and the link of your social Mastodon, Blue Sky, X.
Yes.
Okay, I see.
And you can, of course, add yourself to Arabic, and the next time anybody translates French or Italian or Polish, I translate Polish, you will be able, like, we will copy you from the English file also to all the other language versions of the About page, so that you will be listed in every language.
Very good. So in the folder, in the content folder, which subfolder is the most we gave priority to? Is it the art, author, essays?
I would say the art, because every time you translate art, a new illustration appears on the website in Arabic. And we have, I think, 105 illustrations at this point. So this may look like a lot. Most of them have just a title and a line of description or content, but do not worry about it. If something is longer, I welcome you to translate, but you don't need, because, for example, Jacob Coffin has really long essays about what is shown in the art, and I don't expect you to instantly jump and translate all this for every single illustration. Just the title, description, or series, like, will be enough for the first pass.
So this is a story. Seems to me a story. But the story, the painting, the digital art, and all under the art subfolder.
Yes, and they are actually not really stories, but just the context for the illustration. So if you would go to the page...
there is a long context.
There's a lot of context. Jacob Coffin has a lot of context. He has really good illustrations when it comes to showing you a slice of the world as we imagine. And of course, this is very much European-centric. We are currently looking for artists that would like to bring us the visions of the future from their from different regions in the world, because we don't have anybody from the Arabic world. We don't have anybody from Middle East or Northern Africa right now. And we would love to have some illustrations showing how the world could look like in the future for different people in different regions.
Okay, this is Chi, by the way.
Nice.
So let's recap, as they say. So I wake up, then I enter this subfolder, and
Yes.
let's say I choose this and click in the file er.md. Then I start translate.
Yeah, you click on the edit on the right, you translate it, then you commit. And once you committed at least one, you can create that pull request to my branch and I will see your changes.
Let's say 3 or 4 days, I just commit, not pull request. What happened? Can I pull request after a month or so?
So the pull requests stays up until either you close it or I accept it, or I close it if I don't like it. But essentially, I will communicate with you if you leave your contact in the about section or if you send me an email, and we can coordinate. Because if you don't have time for the next few weeks, I can accept what you have and put as much as you already put, so that it's already on the web page, and then you can start a new and create a new pull request. So this communication with me is currently the best way. I am looking into using some platform to be able to optimize this and use like a proper translating platform, but it will be a few weeks before I can fully install it and fully connect it.
So, but the best practice here, commit, then pull request in the same session.
Yes.
You
And
finish
after
the work, commit,
yes.
and pull request.
Yes, and after you create your first commit, you don't need to create another pull request. The pull request will be already open and already updated with your latest commit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Exactly.
So if you commit, then pull request, then after that, you commit 50 or 4 times. All that the after goes to the first pull request. You don't have to pull request one more.
Exactly. And the only change can be if something changes on my side. So let's say we have 3 translators working on the same files at the same time. If one of them would create a pull request and I would accept it, you would see a banner on the main page of the repository saying your changes are behind the Pavel's version of StorySeed library. So the same where you see translation, like the third line is this branch is one commit ahead of. You would see this branch is however many commits ahead, meaning you made those, and this many commits behind, meaning the changes happened on my side as well. And then you would click synchronize fork, and it would download you the changes that are accepted on my side already.
Very nice, very nice. I think I understand now, and that's you are a good teacher and instructor.
Thank you.
Thanks. So thank you for all watching this, and we hope help us in this project. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.